Assalamu alaikum. My name is Umme Habiba and I'm from Chemistry Department and my ID is Joachim. Today the topic of my presentation is biography of Joachim Frank, who won Nobel Prize in 2017 in field of chemistry. Then biography. He was born on September 12, 1940 at Siegen, Germany, and had citizenship of United States, Germany, and he completed his education from different universities, including University of Freiburg, University of Munich, Max Planck Society, Technical University of Munich. Then the dates of study. His main subjects of study were include electron ribosome, electron microscopy, cryo-electron microscopy. Then his achievements. He was a visiting scientist at the Max Planck Institute of Biochemistry in Munich from 1972 to 1973, and a senior research assistant at the Cavendish Laboratory from 1973 to 1975. He then joined the Research Center of the New York State Department of Health at Albany as a senior research scientist in 1975. Then, about his research, cryo-electron microscopy makes it possible to image proteins and other biomolecules at atomic resolution and realize vital processes in three dimensions. The benefit, for example, to basic medical research is immense. It makes it possible to carry out detailed observation of disease decoys. For instance, Joachim Frank made a background-breaking contribution to this amazing revolution. Then, moving towards, we would discuss about his research. He was helped in this by insights he gained while working on his doctoral technique, which he completed in 1970 at the University of Munich and the Max Planck Institute of Biochemistry in Martinsried. At the time, Frank was already occupied by the question of how to depict proteins in three dimensions. This form of representation is crucial for an understanding of how proteins function. So, first time when he presented the um, research that was not understanding clearly. So his mathematical masterstroke between 1975 and 1986, Frank found a way of calculating a three-dimensional representation of structure for protein from a large number of two-dimensional images recorded with an electron microscope. Initially, this produced comparatively blurred images. So his first attempt was not so successful as compared to second. So Frank developed a mathematical method that made it possible to combine thousands of individual images of a protein using a computer to produce a high-resolution two-dimensional picture. Following another mathematical breakthrough, Frank managed to put together protein images from six different perspectives in such a way that they depict a three-dimensional structure on the computer. Its continues. Based on this work, in 1990, the British scientist Richard Henderson became the first person to observe a protein at atomic resolution using an electron microscope. Before this, no one had done that. And in 1991, Joachim Frank used the verification method developed by Swiss biophysicist Jacques to achieve an additional significant increase in resolution. Verification freezes the water in proteins in such a way that it behaves more like glass than ice and prevents the formation of the ice crystals that would otherwise interfere with the observation. and this is some recent research. Today, Joachim Frank is continued to refine argue of the basis of life in the Frank Lab at Columbia University in New York. And in fact, his biased motivation was for developing cryo-electron microscopy for the high-resolution structure determination of biomolecules in solution, because of which he won Nobel Prize in field of chemistry in 2017. So it's about his personal life. He has two children, and then his awards: Benjamin Franklin Medal in Life Science, William Prize in Biomedical Sciences, Nobel Prize in Chemistry, and honorary fellow of the Royal Microscopy Society. Thank you.